You people must have noticed that I have uploaded quite a number of worksheets on articles, so I thought that I must revise articles with you once, so that as you are solving the worksheets, it becomes difficult. It does not become too difficult for you. It's a quick brush up that we are going to do on the topic articles. So to begin with, there are three articles: a, and, the. Right, and there is another article as well which we need to take into account. What is that? That is cross. So it is very important to know where not to put an article. Okay, so as you need to know where to put a and the, you also need to know where not to put any of these articles. Okay, so this is what we are going to brush up today eventually. Number one, let's take into account two concepts which we already know: vowel and consonant. What is a vowel sound? In English language, we are having 5 distinct vowel sounds: a, e, I, o, u, and the double consonant sounds, the diphthongs as we call them, they are not taken into account in the written format, like say a, e together. In Bengali, what we call a. So these are not there. So a, e, I, o, u, the 5 distinct vowel sounds, this will be preceded by an. As an umbrella rule, this will be preceded by an, with the few exceptions about which I am going to talk after clarifying the basic norms and regulations. Second is an. Okay, so these are second is a. When are we going to use a? I'll come to that later. Before that, taking into account the vowel and the consonant, when we are having the consonant sound, so 26 letters, from them 5 goes away, so 21 left. So these 21 letters are known as consonant. So the letters apart from a, e, I, o, u, they are known as the consonants, and they are preceded by a, not an. So a, e, I, o, u, they are preceded by an, and the remaining are preceded by a. Now you will ask me, is this a universal law? No, definitely not. So that is where I will be coming now. So as a basic foundation stone, the points that we can accumulate: number one, a, e, I, o, u, the words which begin with these vowel sounds, they are preceded by an, and the words which are preceded by the remaining letters, that is the 21 letters apart from a, e, I, o, u, they are preceded by a. Now we shall come to the next step of rules and regulations, where we are not going to concentrate as much on the vowel sound or consonant sound as on the conceptual part. Okay, before moving into that, I would love to draw your attention to the exceptions to this sound system. So if we say egg, so an egg, it is beginning with e. An apple, okay. An orangutan, okay. An oyster, okay, like that. An igloo, you know what is an igloo? That snow, that stone shaped thing, that's the thing made of stone which is used in the cold areas for people to live in. Okay, Eskimo, an Eskimo. But if we are having certain sounds, like as in say university, unique, useful, utensil, when we are having these sounds, European, UE, one-eyed, or say 1 rupee, okay, then what is the article that should come before them? It should not be an, it should be a. Now your question is why? Why should it be a and not an? Now let's have a quick look at these words separately. Number one, European. See, what are you saying? You are saying European. You are not saying European. You are not saying European. You are saying European. So it is like the word is beginning with a silent Y, although the visible letter is E. The visible letter, try to understand this, the visible letter that you can see, that is E, a vowel. Nevertheless, what is the sound? It is European. So it is like Y-O, Y-O-R-U-P-E-N, European. That is why we are using a. Now if you are having UE, RAM UE, so it is again UE. It is not like you are saying UV. It is again the Y sound which is coming into function. Next is university. You are not saying university. You are not saying useful. You are not saying utensil. You are saying utensil. You are saying university. So see, again there is this Y sound which is working. So this Y is the invisible sound. It is audible but invisible. What is visible? U. But what is audible? Y. So here we are going to put the emphasis or the stress on the sound rather than what is visible. Okay, so now you will ask me, then ma'am, is there different rules for the different things? No. When you are saying umbrella, you are straight away saying umbrella. When you are saying Eskimo, you are straight away saying Eskimo. There is no discrepancy, there is no confusion. But when you are saying utensil, you are not saying utensil. You are not saying university. You are not saying useful. You are saying useful. So actually it is not what is visible but what is audible. That is discerning or determining the article that we are supposed to use in front of the word. So be it umbrella, be it egg, be it envelope, be it elephant, be it Eskimo, or be it useful, unique, university, utensil, European, UE, whatever be it, they all are determined. The article which is supposed to precede them is determined by the sound that is captured by your ears, not the visible letter. Because if you are putting more emphasis on the visible letter, you will be misguided. Right? Now coming to the next set of laws of consonant, the exceptions to the consonant. So if I am saying that we live in a house, I am riding a horse. So see, a horse, house. So there is this clear consonant sound of H which is audible to my ears, which is piercing my ears. House, horse, okay, hat. But if I am telling you that she is an honest girl, okay, he is an honorable professor, okay, I deserve an honorarium for the service I have paid, okay, wait for me an hour. So now you see, you are not saying that she is an honest girl. You are not saying that I deserve honorarium. You are not saying wait for me an hour. So that is where we see that the sound H is dropping. And where are we catching the word? Right at the vowel sound. That is honest. Oh, honest. Complete oblivion of the letter H, complete obscurity of the letter H, disappearance in audition. Or say honorarium, honest, R, see the H sound is getting dropped. So this is again the same system which we are going to follow. Don't determine the article based on what you can see, rather determine the article based on the sound that you are hearing. It can happen that in the examination hall, it is not likely, but still I am telling you a probability, you face a word which you have not heard before and you cannot understand what is the article that is supposed to precede this word. Please don't follow the visible letters, go by the audition, go by the audibility. It is not going to happen because we have a clean set of rules, and that rule is what determines all the words, and there is a very few actually exceptions, set of exception, most of which I have told you. I will again repeat. In case of vowel, 1 rupee note, one-eyed man, European, UE, utensil, university, unique, useful, these are the words which will be preceded by a and not an. Because I told you the sound that is audible to your ear is Y, right? And in case of consonant, honest, our, honorarium, honorable, right? Now coming to the next exception that I need to discuss. If I want to tell you I am dash MA in English, so what will I say? I am a MA in English or I am an MA in English? See, I am not saying I am ma in English. Am I saying I am ma in English? No, I am saying I am M-A, M. So see again this E sound is being pronounced. So the moment I am pronouncing the E sound, what is the article that I am supposed to insert? Obviously an. I am an MA in English. He is an FRCS because we are not saying FRCS. For is not what is being pronounced. It is FRCS. Similarly, MCOM, MFA, MSc, they are all supposed to be preceded by an, right? MLA, MP, he is an MLA, she is an MP, not because we are not saying MUPI, we are not saying ma, we are saying M. So there is this unavoidable inclusion of the vowel sound, which is going to determine the preceding article to be an instead of a. Is it clear to you? Right, now coming to the very obvious set of laws which are not dependent on the sound system, but this is what all about the sound system, whatever I was talking about. Now I shall talk about the different words which are going to capture different articles and the various rules which are going to determine the same. Number one, say if we are having, I will go one by one. Dog. Okay, so dog is a loyal animal. Okay, so what will you say, the dog or only dog? So whenever you are referring to a class, you are going to precede it by the, right? The dog, the horse. If you want to say the rich should not disrespect the poor. So here rich and poor, they are two different classes and they are supposed to be denoted by, they are supposed to be preceded by the in order to refer to the class. But if I say Mr. Sen is a rich man, here I am referring to one Mr. Sen and his richness. So it is obviously not going to be the rich man. Mr. Sen is the rich man, no. But if we are referring to the rich people as a class, as a privileged elite class, then the rich. Or say the poor people also have self-respect, do not disregard them. So the poor, it actually denotes a class. Okay, now coming to the next important part, the universal bodies, sun, moon, earth, Mars, Mercury, whatever, they are preceded by the sun rises in the east, the moon, okay, the earth, the sun, the earth rotates around the sun, revolves around the sun. So you see, these are preceded by the. Now very important note that you need to take is the words which are not going to take the in front of them. After that I will tell about the words which will take the in front of them. First, the list which will not take the in front of them. Number one, state, the name of a state, West Bengal, Gujarat, Goa. We don't say I live in the West Bengal. Street name, Baker Street, George Street, okay, whatever street you can think of, Robinson Street. Okay, don't use the I live on the Robinson Street, no. Then the lakes, Lake Ontario, okay, say Lake Superior, Lake Balkan. Please don't use the in front of them. But if you are having a group of lakes, the Great Lakes of England, or say the 5 lakes, it is a union of lakes. Okay, so if you are having this group of lakes taken together, then you have to use the in front of them. But if you are speaking about a single lake, then you are not going to use the in front of them. So if I am talking about Lake A or Lake B or Lake C separately, then I am not going to use the in front of them. I went for a stroll down Lake Ontario, down the shore of Lake Ontario. I used to spend my evenings beside Lake Superior, whatever, Lake Balkan, whatever. Okay, so in these cases we are not going to use the in front of the lakes. But the moment a group of lakes comes into question, this group is what our focus shifts to, then we are pretty much bound to use the in front of them. Similarly, if you are having a group of islands or a group of states taken together, say Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Netherlands, United States of America, USSR, United Kingdom, then also they are going to be preceded by the. But if the United Kingdom, the USA, the USSR, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, the Lakshadweep Islands, why? Because a group of islands, a group of states, a group of objects is in question. But on the contrary, if I say I live in India, So India is a single country. So I'm not going to say I live in the India. Or say if I am saying I live in Canada, I'll shift to Canada post marriage. So it is not going to be I am going to shift to the Canada post marriage. No. So this is all about it. When you are speaking about a single identity or entity, it is obviously not going to be, it is obviously going to be preceded by the, not going to be preceded by the, like India, Canada, Mexico, Germany, Japan, China, whatever is it. But whenever a cluster, a group, a bunch is in question. Now many students have asked me this question, ma'am, India is also a cluster of states, then why not? India is a cluster of states, very good. But India, in the nomenclature, can you see any reflection of that? India is a soul. India, we are not saying India's, but United States. See, there is this indication of unity. United States, United Kingdom, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Netherlands, Wales. So there is this kind of indication or reflection of this unity in the nomenclature itself, which is in turn directing the name of the cluster to be followed by the. But India, Canada, Mexico, German, Goa, whatever be it under the sun, a single entity, it can be the cluster of multiple things. But is it visible in the nomenclature? No. India is India. Canada is Canada. Mexico is Mexico. Is it clear? Now coming to the next part, that is single mountains. Say you are speaking about Mount Everest. Okay, you are speaking about one peak, Karakoram. Karakoram is a range. Say that one, K2, Godwin Austen. Okay, so when you are speaking about a single mountain peak, please don't precede it by the. But if you are speaking about, on the contrary, mountain range, the Himalayas, the Alps, the Rockies, the Andes, because this is a range, again, cluster in question. So if I am speaking about a single peak, Dota Beta, it is not going to be preceded by the. Mount Everest, Godwin Austen. But if on the contrary I am speaking about Nilgiri Hills, if I am speaking about Himalayas, Alps, Rockies, as I told you, or that one which separates the Vinda. So again, a cluster in question, the is going to come. So this is why I am discussing these two things on parallel track to point out the difference. One state versus union of states. One peak versus union of ranges. Okay, one leg versus multiple legs taken together as a cluster. Right? Now coming to the next part. Island, one island versus many islands. So if I am speaking about the Henry Island, because the Henry Islands, it is a group of islands in Bokhali. But if I am speaking about one single island, then don't put the in front of it. So there is this place called Virginia Beach, a very beautiful island. So you don't need to speak about it. You don't need to put the in front of it. It is a single isolated island. Okay? Very romantic indeed. Okay. Now, language and nationality. So if I am having Spanish, Russian, okay? Say Spanish is my favorite language. Russian is a language which I would love to learn. I won't. Just like that. Japanese is a language for which I have a deep affinity, and you know I have. So these are the languages. When we are speaking about the languages, we are not going to precede them by the. But if I say the Japanese love to fly kites, the Japanese celebrate the kite festival in a grand way. Or say the Russians are this. The French have a deep taste for good food and good culture. So when we are speaking about the French, the Russian, the Chinese, the English, the Dutch, the Americans, the British as a nation, then we are going to precede it by the. We are going to precede it by the, because again I am speaking about a race, a nationality, a group of people. But if I am speaking about this same words as language, the same words in the language version, that is, they are implying a language, Russian, Japanese, French, American, then we are definitely going to omit the word the. Is it clear to you? I would love to know Japanese. Okay, as I was telling you, Russian is a very difficult language to master. right? Chinese is written back to front, backwards to front, backwards to front. Why? Because it is a language. But if I say the Chinese are very intelligent people, okay? Now, please keep apart this entire kind of buzz about the Yuhan and all these things. I've just mentioned Chinese just like that. I don't have any special affinity for any nation other than India. Okay, sports. So football or cricket or badminton, table tennis, lawn tennis, whatever is in question, don't use the in front of them. Okay, they will be like, cricket is my favorite sport. I love to watch football. Like that. I won't go much, you have understood. Cities. Chittaranjan, where I am presently staying. I live in Chittaranjan, or I live in the Chittaranjan. I live in the Asansol. No, I live in Asansol. Simple as that. I am very poor in geography, so I cannot cite much more or much many more. Discipline. What is discipline? English, mathematics, science, physics, chemistry. They do not take up the in front of them. So I love the English. So if you're saying I love the English, you actually mean you love the nation. You know, those people who are the English people. Okay? When you say I love the English. But if you want to say that you love the language English, then what will you say? I love English. Mathematics is my favorite subject. Physics is a subject which used to pass tangentially over my head when I was a child. Right? So like that. Now illness. I have a headache. Okay? But I have fever. I have cold. I have malaria. I have typhoid. God forbid I don't. But when you are talking about illnesses, please don't keep using the I have the malaria, I have the typhoid, I have the fever, I have the cold, I have the pneumonia, I have the dysentery. No. I have the name of the disease. Please omit the. Right? Now, coming to the next slot where we are going to use the in front of the words. Number 1, ocean. The Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Bay of Bengal, the Mediterranean Sea. Oceans and seas. Right? We are going to precede them by the. Okay? So country, state, these are not cities, these will not take the. But the water bodies, they are demanding, you know. We are 3 parts of the world, so we deserve more importance. So the Indian Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, they will not sit on the same pedestal with states and cities. They will say you are 1 part of the world, we are 3 parts of the world, so we are priority, we are the master, we are the commander, so our status cannot be the same as yours, so we are going to take the. Remember in this way. Okay, now coming to the lakes, I told you that the separate lakes, the separate peaks, they are not going to take the ranges are going to take the. This I have already clarified. The rivers, the Ganges. Again, see, the water bodies are always having this ego problem. They will not let you go just like that. Okay? The lands are, the territories are much more docile. Okay? They will not tell you that I need this, I need this. But the water bodies will not let you go just like that. They are very demanding. They need the in front of them. Right? Then equator, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle. They are going to be preceded by the. Nations, the United Nations, as I told you. Now, in this context, the continents, Asia, Africa, I live in the Africa. Okay? That is why I tell you, first was language, then is grammar, depend on the years. It sounds so stupid, okay? Actually, I am calling myself stupid, so don't think I am calling you stupid. I live in the Asia. Never. I live in Asia. So, continents not to be preceded by the. Next, this is a very important portion I need to discuss with you. That is names of buildings and when they are going to take the and when they are not going to take the. I visited the church yesterday evening. Why do people go to church? They go to worship, isn't it? So they go to pray to Christ. So when you are going to a particular building for the purpose for which the building is meant, you are not going to use the in front of that building. So I went to hospital to see my ailing brother. So why do we people go to hospital? To see our the people who are sick, or maybe to get admitted ourselves. So when we are visiting a building in order to for a purpose which is related intricately to the purpose served by that building, we are not going to use the. But if you say, I visited the church today, it means you visited the building that is the church. But your purpose was not to pray to Christ. Your purpose was not to worship Christ. Your purpose was something entirely different. If you say, I visited the hospital today evening to meet a friend of mine. So we don't go to hospital to meet our friends. Hospital is not a coffee shop, right? So when we are saying, I went to dash hospital to meet my friend, to talk to my friend who is a doctor. So I am going there for a purpose which is not the official or formal purpose served by the hospital. Then we are going to use the. Now West Bengal board students who are listening to this video may feel that all these things are simple bakwas. We don't need to know so much. But the tragedy is that life does not end with higher secondary examination. Life is beyond that. So if you opt for any competitive exam, if you want to go for any kind of competitive exam, if you want to step out of India, then you need to have these concepts very clear, because this is what is going to come. I have heard people of West Bengal board saying that A and the, what is the necessity of the cross sign? The cross sign, trust me, is much more important than A and the. A and the is something you already know. But you need to know when not to put it. Many of us know what we have to do. We need to get up in the morning, we need to brush our teeth, we need to go to school, we need to study, we need to do this, we need to respect our elders. But ask your friends what you should not do. They will not be able to give you a clean list, because most of the times we are not sure of what we should not do. The moment we know that these are the paths which we cannot cross, life becomes much more clean. Similar with article. So please don't befool yourself into thinking that your life is confined to higher secondary exam. And as in that, higher secondary exam is also going to go a revolutionary change in course of time. The paper standard is not going to be the same as it was 20 or 25 years ago. Upgrade yourself. Keep yourself abreast. Coming to the religious books, Bible, Quran, Gita, they will be preceded by the Christians, Hindus, Muslims, the clan, this class of people following the religion, to be preceded by the. But if I am talking about Christianity, Hinduism, Islam as a religion, it is not going to be preceded by the. We don't say, I am attracted to the Christianity. My religion is the Hinduism. No. This religion, the names of the religion will not be preceded by the. But the community, Christian, Hindus, Muslims, they are going to be followed by the, preceded by the. Right? So, the Christians pray in the church. The Hindus celebrate Durga Puja in a grandiloquent fashion. The Muslims, they believe in the so and so, whatever. Okay, with due respect to them. Okay, just because I don't know much about them, I choose not to comment. Now, the Bible, the Gita, the Quran, as I told you, they will be preceded by them. Right? So, with this, I would love to draw your attention to another very important thing. That is, as I told you, musical instrument, as I was telling you about the sport, cricket, football, they are not going to be preceded by the. But, piano, sitar, they will be preceded by the. I play the piano. The sitar is a beautiful musical instrument. Don't say sitar. Don't say I play piano. No. Now coming to the conceptual part. So first the sound system, then the strategy, now the conceptual part. What is the conceptual part as in that to speak? So if I am talking about I want a pen, I am a very good girl. I obey my parents. Whatever pen they give me, I am P-A-I-N, not P-I-N, P-E-N. I am very much happy with that. So I want a pen. You give me a blue pen, a black pen, a red pen, I don't mind. But now I am a very, very bad girl. I am demanding. So I say, I want the pen which is in that shelf. I want the pen which I saw last week at South City Mall. So I am demanding, I am not a very good girl. Just a second, if you allow me. Thank you. So, whenever I am having this thing, so where was I? So I want a pen, I want a bottle of milk, I want a coat to wear on the occasion, to wear for the occasion. But if I am talking about this particular thing, then it becomes I want that thing. Okay, that particular thing, that is what I want, right? So this is, you already know the specific thing. Abstract nouns will not be preceded by the love. The love is a beautiful emotion. No, the respect. Okay, we should treat our teachers with the respect. Maybe you want to show more respect, but if you say the respect, then the entire respect, cold water is spilled on it. So in your hurry to show more respect, don't say I want to treat my teacher with the respect. But when will abstract nouns be followed by the? She did not receive the love she deserved. The teacher was not treated with the respect he deserved. So here I am talking about a specific pattern of love, a specific pattern of respect. The love which is deserved by the child is denied to him due to his lineage. So here I am talking about this particular child and the particular situation. That is why. Otherwise, abstract nouns will not be followed by the. Uncountable noun will not be followed by the. Water, milk, sugar, they will not be followed by the. But if I say, give me the water in that bottle, I want the milk which is made in that factory, which is made in that dairy. Okay, so the factory where you make milk is called dairy. So I want the sugar which you have brought from America. So I don't like my desi wala things. I want all the videsi things. So I want the sugar that you have brought from America. But if I say I want sugar, put some sugar in the milk, put some sugar in the tea. I'll not say put the sugar in the tea, put a sugar in the tea. No, put a sugar cube, but in sugar uncountable noun. Give me water. Right? In this context, I will draw your attention to two more points. A piece of advice, a piece of information. Don't say give me some advice, give me some information. These are absolutely wrong usages. Please say give me a piece of advice. I went to the doctor for a piece of advice. I went to the lawyer to seek a piece of advice. I want a piece of information to proceed with this case. Don't say give me some information, give me some advice. Okay, it is totally wrong usage. Right? So abstract noun, uncountable noun, we have done all these things. I hope it is clear to you all. And with this we